We pinged his phone. He was in the area of Stephen Crane Village the night prior, October 16th, and also the early morning hours of October 17th. We then concentrated our efforts on surveillance video. We do have him leaving Stephen Crane Village early that morning and getting onto a light rail. He then took that light rail to Newark Penn Station. When we tracked Mr. Stephenson to Newark Penn Station, we do have him on video surveillance, walking around the establishment for quite some time. There are numerous modes of transportation he could take: a bus, a train. We do have him boarding a bus later that morning to a destination unknown down south.
Witnesses have reported sightings of Lamont Stephenson, but none of the tips have led to anything solid. After exhausting the leads, the prosecutors turned to the FBI.
There were numerous leads leading to him being down south in the Carolinas or Virginia. Due to our abilities to go from state to state throughout the United States as well as international, the Essex County Prosecutor's Office requested our assistance in helping them with this case. He could be working in a mechanic shop. He could be working in another auto parts store as well.
In October 2018, the FBI turned up the heat on Lamont Stephenson and placed him on their top 10 most wanted list.
Extensive resources have been devoted to this, and so we're extremely hopeful that he will be apprehended.
It's still fresh in our mind. The waiting for answers is very, very hard.
It's been very difficult that he hasn't been found, that he hasn't come forward to take the responsibilities. And it's just been like living the whole story day after day after day.
And Cassandra is doing her best to honor her mother's memory.
What Cassandra went through, for that girl to push. And she graduated college and is going back for her master's. Like, couldn't be happier. Couldn't be more proud of her.
I grew up on trying to fulfill my mother's dreams. Because of this tragedy, I didn't let it define me. I just used it as my biggest motivation in everything I do.
Now, Lamont Stephenson's also a con man. He presents himself as a deeply religious person, and he may have recently joined a church or a religious organization to find an accepting community. So if you've seen Lamont Stephenson, don't approach him, pick up the phone, and make that call. I guarantee you can remain anonymous. Let's help bring Evie de Jesus some justice.